and direct. Yeah, we're kind of being a little bit nicer. Y'all expected me to rant this day, but I got a surprise for y'all. I got Eshore, Riggs, and his boy E-Dubs. I hope I said that right, homie. He's in the building also. And yeah, I got a guest for y'all. That's how I'm surprising y'all. I know y'all wanted me to rant, but I'm not ranting today. I'm asking some questions because there's a lot of things going on over there in the Medico, and there's a lot of stuff going on over here in Canada. And my artist friend just happened to be over here, hit Montreal recently. How did that go? How did that Montreal trip go? Because I seen some promo and everything. How the music video go? Everything.
It was cool, man. It was cool. It was definitely different than Toronto. It's definitely different out there, man. But I appreciate the different types of culture out there, man. It was cool.
A lot of ladies out there.
A lot of Francais, huh?
A lot more ladies
out there.
Yeah,
a lot of Francais out there too. Yeah, a lot of women.
Parlez-vous Francais and all that oui and ish and bonbons. Good stuff.
Yeah, all that. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. Definitely enjoyed myself out there.
Okay. Yeah, man. How about that music video? How did that go? It was smooth.
That went well, man. Shout out to Freddie Fang. He shot that. We just went outside and did it, and then we went straight, and did the performance. Performed 2 venues.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Did you both come down, or only you, Eshore, or what?
I just went up there this time.
Okay. Yeah. See. So you be saying a big difference from Toronto and Montreal. So that's like 2 cities in Canada you've been to, man.
Most definitely, yo. And this is like the comparison I made. I was like, Toronto remind me of Baltimore, and Montreal remind me of Washington D.C.
Okay.
It's kind of like they like
D.C.
somewhat close, but big difference.
Very fucking close to it right now. I agree with you with that one. The vibe, it's not. It was a part. Man, Montreal 7 years ago, before the whole jab situation. Boy, Montreal was up.
It was like more of a party city.
Yeah, super.
I remember. I used to go to Montreal like more often in the early 2000s, like from 2000 all the way to like 2008 or so, bro. You know what I mean? Almost every year. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Once I got on my own, it was a beautiful thing, beautiful place. So I got to watch the change now. I'm happy with the younger generation though, out there, but not to keep it on too much on too much of us. Let's get back to our guest here. When you were down there this time compared to being down here in Toronto, did you find that the communication was a problem because of the French English, or did you find it a little bit more easier because you were running into more English speaking people?
It was definitely easier to move around in Toronto as far as the communication because it's more English speaking, and then it's just like the culture is a little more similar to America than
than out there in Montreal.
Montreal more like European style.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're more European because
to say it.
No, it's true though. We're about to say it at the same time. It's more European like culture there. I never seen a city like in what should I say, like in the outer skirts. Almost everybody has a balcony at their fucking house, bro. Like balcony is a big thing out there, bro.
The whole architecture is different out there.
Yeah.
Another weird thing I seen. I never seen parking in the middle of the road, bro.
Oh, did you get I did see that in a couple places.
Weed out there?
I saw that in a couple places. You said what now?
You smoking weed out there?
I did, of course I smoked some weed out there. I went to the what's the spot they got called out there? SODQ or something like that.
Okay.
Shout out to those guys. Dispo out there. Yeah, they got some straight weed out there, definitely.
Okay. I know you burn every so often, especially after work and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure, tapping to tell the world that we 420 friendly over here.
Happy 420, yo. Happy 420.
Yeah, boy, it's 420, man.
Also, Broski that's born today too. Shout out to him too. Happy Earthstrong Broski, wherever you run crosses. No setting. Yeah, man. So that trip went smooth. How did the music video go down again? You said it went smooth too, right?
Oh, it was good, man. We shot it real quick, man. We literally just stepped outside, man, and we found some good
Yeah,
scenery
there was some
and
beautiful shots in your video, man. I ain't gonna lie.
definitely,
I ain't
definitely.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. It was some
But
beautiful shots.
you might
Freddie,
be referring to
Freddie.
the arrows pointing up video that was shot in Toronto.
Okay.
No
So we
way.
haven't even dropped the video, the one we shot in
No way.
Montreal. Yeah,
Oh, you see, that's good promotion right there. Some folks need to learn from you, yo.
yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie to you, sure. Some folks need to learn from you, man. Cause that was slick. I straight thought you were already in Montreal shooting it. Freddie got that thing to drop it in like less than 12 hours. And
Oh
I
no, the joint I just dropped, we did that back in December. We shot that in Toronto
okay,
by the
okay.
CN Tower.
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like I thought it was like you came through Toronto, got your little shot here, bounced up to Montreal.
Oh no, whole separate thing.
But still, you see, that's good marketing, man. Like that's still
I
good marketing.
appreciate it.
That's what I was thinking from the outside looking in. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these guys have track records of not catching any attention, much less getting attention. You know what I mean?
You gotta do
Um,
what you can.
well, shoot, bro. What I love about you is you've been consistent more so than anybody else, from what I've seen. And I'm just saying the group of people that we were around at the time for our
Right,
live meeting of each other. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah,
Definitely.
'cause I ain't gonna front. I've seen a lot of talent in the room, but the same thing I kind of warned them about going forward is like I don't want to just hear you on one guy's show. I want to hear you and see you on other people's shows and hopefully get a mixtape or get an exclusive to a music video. You know what I mean? Like those are the type of energies I'm looking for now, man. I'm trying to stay
Gotta
ahead of
keep
the curve.
doing
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be in the same little box. And a lot of the guys, especially the Toronto side of it, a lot of the guys are kind of too comfortable. I feel
it. Yeah, I can see
like
that.
they're too comfortable, and I want to see more people, more hungry people in the game. That's the best way for me to put it. I want to see more hungry people, more variety. You know what I'm saying? Way more variety. Because I don't see people working with people on Ish no more. I see people kind of like being independent, comfortable in their box, don't want to jump out. You know what I'm saying? And kudos to them if they're making their bread. You know what I mean? But from a guy who likes it live, likes bars, you know what I'm saying? I like to see entertainers in the beginning when they're still thinking they're artists and they don't see themselves as entertainers yet. I like those type of moments. I live for those type of moments. So
Mhm.
to ask another question, since you've been back home now, how many folks have tapped in with you from on the other side over here?
Um, a few actually, a few. I got people over there that I work with.
I know you got people
Yeah.
you work with. Trust me, I know that. I'm just saying the new folks, because every time you go to a show or an event, usually you run into one, maybe three new people.
Oh
You know,
yeah. You're right. Definitely. It was a couple artists that we follow each other and stuff like that. One of them reached out, but I mean, I think I kind of connected. And this ain't like a knock or nothing in Montreal. I think I just kind of connected with Toronto a little bit more as far as like the networking side of it.
yeah.
I think out Montreal, I was just able to kind of just go there for the purpose, and
Well,
like I
it's,
said, I already knew people out there, but I didn't really like link with nobody new out there.
I don't want to march all over that campaign in Montreal. I just look at it like this: every artist that's outside of Montreal who get the chance to perform in Montreal and put that on your resume, be proud about it. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, yeah.
Every big celebrity that I know, I've heard and follow, they all have Montreal on their resume, regardless
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
a venue of 400 people or if it's or a stadium team.
yeah.
It's a
Most
very good
definitely.
look going forward, my brother. Trust me on it.
That's what's up.
Montreal is dope that way. I mean, like I'm in Toronto. Maybe I don't feel it like that in Toronto because like Toronto had Bob Marley, but in the same time, we shut down the same place where he came and performed. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? When we had Sting and all these other big folks, big names. We even had Isho Riggs. You
right. I mean,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We even had him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I
Mhm.
feel like we're running out of stages for the arts to perform. And I don't know. Do you feel any pressure with the whole AI existing right now?
You mean just in general regards to music?
Well, you know, I don't want to bring up rappers who use it in their bars, because I know you're a real rapper.
Yeah,
Real,
oh yeah, most
I
definitely
know you're
not.
about your
Yeah,
lyrics. But I'm
I mean,
just
I
saying,
think
like, your craft, Eshore, your craft is up against Kanye, and Kanye's up against Timberland, and Timberland's using fucking AI. I just
yeah,
feel like the
man.
landscape is
Damn.
just not fair for somebody who's walking into the game.
He's
Like
backing it.
little kids ain't, no little kid's gonna walk into the game looking at it fairly right now. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Technology is too close to them now. So I was just saying, as an entertainer, you feel like AI is at that point right now where it's competing with certain talent already, or you think it still has a ways to go?
I don't know if it's necessarily competing with talent. I mean, I think it might have its way in, like, just the creation of music. But I mean, AI can't duplicate, like authenticity for one, and
Yeah,
then so it's
originality.
like even if it can sound like somebody or even generate lyrics, like
It
it's not
can't
gonna get that
it
feel.
can't deal with the soul,
Right,
man.
Yeah,
right, right, right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I see
yeah.
what you're trying to explain right now. The
Hmm.
soul, man. You know what I
Exactly. Yeah.
mean? AI is a machine. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And
I was said to somebody else. I was like, if we didn't have people like a Joe Button, a Redman, a Keith Murray, a Cannabis, who else is another dope bars? A Styles P, you know what I mean? A Pharoah Monch. These guys are all different styles I just brought up. Rakim, you know what I mean? These are all different styles. You're not gonna tell me AI is gonna give me a different style every time when AI is gonna give everybody the same thing. There's only a
That's what I'm
certain amount of
saying.
words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
You know,
that's the scary part for me when I hear that
man against machine.
man, brother, like you guys hit it both on the point with me right there. There is no more soul
Yeah,
in
and the
music
fucked up
no
thing
more.
is man-made machine.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Real
That's the
talk.
fucked up part about it.
Real
You know what
talk.
I mean? Because
No,
straight up,
real
because
talk.
why I say that, time to time I bring up the smartphone. We're all guilty of it, but the same time, it's called a smartphone, a cell phone. You know what that means? You're locked in. You know what I mean? Smartphone is smarter than us. No, we supposed to be smarter than it. You know what I mean? And cell phone, we're locked in all the time. You know what I mean? Straight up, like locked in from the human connection. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. People spend more time on their phone now than before. But with good music, you get your house clean, get your car clean, you get to go on runs, jogs, walks, exercise. With music, music could be the healing of the nation, truthfully.
That's true. But let me ask you one question here. What if the so-called ones who run it, the so-called net, they decide to lock it off? How about that?
Then everybody goes outside again.
Yeah.
We get back into pages and cell phones. I mean, phones.
Because like I always say, look, technology's great, but sometimes I think it'll be our greatest downfall.
I hate
Yeah,
to
but that
agree with
Terminator
you.
shit real. That's the way
Tell
we
me,
look
my
at it
brother.
now.
Tell me, my brother. Tell me your views upon that.
Well, as far as the AI music, I mean, to whoever wants to use it, but everything's gonna end up sounding the same because the AI's job is for it to be perfect. They want the perfect sound every time. So when you got a producer who likes to play something out of key, or you got a certain cadence from a certain rapper, they can't duplicate that. They can duplicate a singer. You can sing all day long, but to have a certain cadence and a certain style and flow, like when somebody rapping, AI can't duplicate that.
Damn right.
Yeah, I've kind of, I don't know, maybe because my ears are old, a little more fine tuned. I've been catching on to a lot of, like, ever since I saw that report of the one rapper, they're saying that he uses AIs to structure his bars. A lot of the newcomers, they have yet to impress me to use the AI yet. But the production side, just like what you said, man, I agree with you. Production side, yeah, the numbers game.
The
Like,
only
we're
thing,
losing that
the,
that for real sound.
the only thing that
you know?
AI impressed me in with the music, as in visuals.
Mm,
That's what AI has impressed me with.
yeah,
Like mixing the real with the AI, you know what I mean? Especially if you get creative with it. That's what AI has, using it for a damn tool, then
agree with
making
you
it create for you. You know what I mean? Make the AI create, but you have full control what you're creating.
I agree
Do
with you.
you feel like people take that too far too? Because it's like, you know, some people put themselves in some places where it's like, come on, man, like it doesn't even fit, like, you know, what
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
Oh, rap capping.
No, what? No, you say when it's going a little too overboard. I get that. I do
Yeah, yeah,
understand that. But when they really use it to a certain extent, like
yeah,
really creative, I'm like, yo, I'm impressed.
yeah.
Like they
I can
really
see
got
that.
time dealing with it.
We have someone in the IG saying, and that's why the best way to have your mind shaped to be ahead of the time when it comes to the AI. And you know what? I agree. If you can think 2-3 steps ahead,
Well,
then you
you know
should have
what?
no problem
Since
navigating AI.
since that's the case, then if you're gonna deal with AI, then go with the old school first before you deal with AI. No damn chess first.
Shout out to
You know
Miss
chess.
T's
If you don't know the game
Health and
chess,
Wellness
then it
for her
doesn't make
comment.
sense for you to go on AI because you don't have an understanding. A chess is like coding in a sense. You have to plan your moves. You have to plan 2-3 steps ahead. You know what I mean? In order to win the game. You know what I mean? So if you have an understanding of chess, then you have to have a sort of certain understanding of AI with coding. Then
I think AI.
it'll be easier for a person because you have an understanding with the mind. You know what I mean?
I think as much as we have an AI, I just think we should just create a society that doesn't look down on those that are not as tech savvy as those that can be. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I'm
the
saying
reason
right
why
now.
I'm saying that because a Dumbo could be with AI, bro, and using the thing and thinking that, yo, I'm amazing. Oh shit, bro, I'm amazing. Amazing. They'll be think I'm an amazing to the max. And meanwhile, they don't know damn shit about anything.
Womp, womp,
I'll
womp,
put that right now.
womp.
Yeah.
I'll say this though. I do like AI as far as mixing and mastering. If you want to do a final project, so
Yeah.
you got the rough draft already done as far as mixing and mastering. I will say, I mean, you might have to fine tune it because I know somebody who used AI to mix and master one of my beats, and it took the punch out of it. So you still got to fine tune it, but it'll give you a general overall basis of how clean you want the sound to actually be. But as far as the
Yeah.
creative process, I would still rather have my hands on the creative process if I'm gonna make a beat.
So we'll just say overall, it's a good look for anybody who says it's a good starting base. I think it's the feds.
I think it's tough.
Uh-huh. We talking too much, eh?
Oh man, they don't like the AI stuff.
We ain't even got to the good stuff. We didn't even get to the speed round or nothing, man. Like shoot.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Father.
Is it?
Okay, so you know what? Eat up. Let me. Am I saying your name right?
D Hub.
B Hub. See, you got me saying E Hub.
Yeah,
Man,
I know.
because actually my first and last name short and put together.
Yeah.
dope. Smart business move. I'm gonna put you through the speed round right now since the Fs are watching and paying attention to us.
Right.
So welcome to the speed round, homie. This is Blue Motherfucking Monday speed round with B Dub in the building. Hub. I said that. In the building. We're putting him through the speed round. We know Esho's been through it once. We're gonna get him later on, but we're definitely gonna get it going. So first kick around here. Are you animal type of person? So is it A, cat, B, dog, C, other?
Nah, I see other. I mean, I'm not really an animal person for real. I don't knock anybody who got animals, but I would say because I
You're not
work
an
all the
animal.
time.
Hey, listen, there ain't nothing wrong with your answer, man. Going on to the next one. Modes of transportation. You know what you like, you personally. You know what I mean? There's A, flight, B, driving, or C, other.
I'm a drive. Y'all like the system shit. I gotta have my music knocking, so I'm a drive.
I can respect that. I can respect that. All right, now we don't know if you got a wife at home right now. So this is for the ladies who need to get to know you better. Are you A, dating, B, single, or C, married?
None of those. But I do got a shorty, so we'll put it there. We'll put it there. Cause I ain't dating, but I ain't married neither.
So you single.
Nah, cause it come out. I don't say that neither. So nah, I ain't single. Nah, I got a shorty. I got a
All right,
minute.
then you dating. Ain't ain't nothing wrong with dating, homie.
Okay,
There's
say that.
nothing wrong with dating.
Say that.
Okay. Because I'm an old head, all right. Dating is consensual by female. So if a female's interested in you and you say you dating, she knows there's another female even more interested in you. That's
Okay.
all it is. You
Say
know,
less.
it's not like walking around with a title. Back in the day, us men, where we were able to date, and it wasn't a problem. Now, if you date, a hurt, scorned woman would call you a dog because she don't know no better. She just don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Because then when you ask her what her dating pool is, F bomb, F bomb, F bomb, F bomb, F bomb. This guy had a fucking brain, but F bomb. You know what I mean? That's the truth. It's the attraction of the curiosity. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always curiosity. A woman knows if she's gonna be with you for the rest of her goddamn life or not. A man will make that decision prior to how you treat him.
That is true. That is
Okay.
facts.
So when you date, you date. When you single, that just means, hey, I'm single. Every girl can get it right now. That's it. That's all it is. You single. When you married, you married. It is what it is. Everybody has different things in their relationships, but dating and single, the only reason why I make sure they're two different things is because nobody on goddamn internet has yet to clarify it for these young ladies. And when I get the females, I got to break it down for them completely opposite, but you guys understand because it is what it is. I'm old. I'm just showing the world that dating is still possible. There's nothing wrong with dating. We as grown adults need to treat it as such for it. Because if you're dating, if I'm dating a shorty, then guess what? I'm dating the shorty. If I'm single and mean that same said shorty is still kicking it, guess what? Shorty's running around saying either she's single, she married, or she dating. Crazy, isn't it? Nah, man. It is what it is. Everybody tries to play it. Power comes down to either money or respect. And a chick wants security. Explain to me now, as you've been a young boy growing up till now, what have you seen women more gravitate to?
Financial stability.
Thank you. And we're in a world now where girls don't care about education because they can shake their ass, sell themselves on OnlyFans.
Only friend.
Here's my biggest problem.
You know,
There's not a Japanese OnlyFans. There's not a black OnlyFans. There's not a native Indian OnlyFans. There's just OnlyFans. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And there's a billion women out there that are helping to make this motherfucker more money and not think to themselves, hey, I'm sexy enough to do my own. Mm-hmm. So it should be easier. You're being Batman right now. You're being Batman right now. Batman, stay out of this right now. Batman, stop, Batman. Batman, stop.
Why do you think these women are doing all this?
Oh my God.
Yo, bro, let me ask you this question, bro. There's more women in the blood planet than men. Like it or not. Not true? So that means they're in competition with one another.
Married, dating, or single? Got it? The man answered. We good. We moving on to the next question. If Shorty was really like she really wanted to get at you, and she had to make you comfortable, is she taking you A, home, B, to the barbecue, or C, to the club?
Barbecue.
Smart Shorty. We going in with the physical transportation now. Physical transportation now. We're done with the ladies now. I'm going straight to you now. Choice of physical transportation and mode. Is it A, a skateboard, B, a BMX bike, C, roller blades or roller skates?
BMX bike.
Second last question before the final question. I didn't warn you about the final question. I'm gonna have to do that live now. Damn. But here's that second question. Second last question. Are you an A, water type man, B, alcohol type man?
Oh, water.
All right, got water. So this is the last question. Everybody gets asked this question. Now it's just a choice because I believe we are all kings and empresses, and I'm trying to use the terminology going forward. You know what I mean? And I believe my Nijis, because I don't want to call people black and nigger no more. I'm trying to erase those terminologies. Yeah, real shit. If I call you black, you're average. I ain't gonna lie. You average. If I have to refer to that word nigger, you really pissed me off. But yeah, I've been trying to change that and use the word Niji from this point on. And aside from that, respect my kings. Salute to all my kings out there. So sometimes a king can be referred to as a boss. And sometimes the boss can be a boss. And some bosses out there may sleep in and deal with the task after they wake up, you know what I mean, be full charged up, or they may go right after the task and get the task done right away. So to me, I call that a conflict. So that's a fight. Hence why this is called the boss fight question. Now, the boss fight question is simply because you're a boss, a king, you know what I mean? Are you the type, A, to sleep in because you're a boss and you know your team can handle it, or the opposite, you're a boss that's gonna go out there and go get it done?
I'll go get it done.
All right. Now, B Hub has officially been inducted to the speed round. Officially.
Bonus question.
Okay.
Bonus question.
All right.
The weed out there, sativa or indica?
So,
or
so let's get this straight, right? I essentially don't smoke, but I like me a good edible though. I ain't going front.
All right,
All righty. We're gonna add that to C. That's what we're gonna do. Indica.
That's a good
Z.
C right there.
But then again,
edible.
there is hybrid as well.
Hybrid. I was thinking that too. Yeah.
There's still hybrids. Still.
Listen, I like my cess and I like my hydra, a little beef and a little broccoli. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But yo, one more question. You know, just out of the blue here. You know, how is the industry out there? You know, the legalization and all of that out there, my brother.
It's a little, I'm not sure.
I mean, it's recreational now. Like you know, here it varies by state. You know, you got some states that are fully recreational. You got some that are just medical, and then you got some states that still ain't going for it yet.
Wait, it's like you telling me some of them are not going for it, and they're still just medical?
Well, you got some states where it's still illegal, and it ain't even medical yet.
Okay. Wow.
Especially down south, you know, like Texas and all of that. Like it's still illegal down there.
Okay.
Then you got like I think with Delaware, it's medical now, or is it recreational?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
But you know, Maryland's been recreational for a couple years now. So I mean, we can just go into dispose and get whatever, you know, as long as you're I think 21.
Okay.
But you know, like different states it varies. But once you get further down south in the US, like it's still illegal. Like they'll still lock you up over it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just want to know, since it's smokable now out there and be more there, How are the dispensaries popping up? You find those are popping up more frequently?
Definitely.
Any
Um,
24-hour ones there?
not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I mean, and then like the street weed, is still a thing around here too. I mean, especially depending on what area you in, because not every area has like a dispensary. So, some
Okay.
area you might be in
They're
might
popping up pretty
not have a
frequently.
dispensary for 45 minutes to an hour away. So,
What?
like, yeah,
Say what?
yeah, it's like that.
What?
Some parts of Maryland, yeah, definitely.
Damn, that's far.
I mean, when in Baltimore, of course, they got dispensaries all throughout the city, but
City, yeah.
nothing,
Yeah.
Maryland's
nothing
more like
24 hours though.
suburb, real suburb.
Oh, I see.
King City out
Um,
here.
Oh.
but then a lot of people grow at home too, though. So
Oh, you're
that's the
damn
thing.
right.
So, yeah,
That's for
a lot of
sure.
people, a lot
Mhm.
of people,
Yeah, man.
I
So,
did that.
a lot of
wait.
people take that
So,
route.
what's the thing out there? You're only allowed how many plants?
I think it's 3 plants, and I think you allowed up to like, man, I can't even remember how many ounces it is. I know it ain't. I know it's less than a pound though. It's definitely less than a pound.
Less than a pound. Oh, okay.
That's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good.
Mm.
We're drifting into Mary
Oh,
420 questions on
yeah,
420.
because on the real,
Hey,
like I
this
find
is,
it.
this is wonderful.
Well,
I
not
love
only
how organic
well,
this is.
well, for me, as a Canadian, I find it very, very fascinating. You know what I'm saying?
I bet
Because
y'all do.
on the real, because we've been so used, like even before the legalization, right? Let's just
Big
get
time before
let's
the
just get
legalization.
real here.
Let's stay positive on
Even
that note.
before the legalization, they were at ease still with they were, it depends on the law enforcement you got.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So they were
100%.
kind of still lenient, but it
100%.
wasn't legal at the time. Look, I'm going to be real with you.
I still smoke it like it's
I
illegal.
smoked in front of a fucking cop before it was legal, a blunt that fact, okay? And he said, don't put it out and shit. And I went, all right then, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just saying, on the real. So when I hear these stories about the states on their things on like legalization and this and that, it's fascinating to me, brother.
Man.
It's very fascinating to me.
I don't know
It's a
what.
big
Because you know
difference too.
why? Because if I was to go, it's not where you are, it's where you at, my brother. So if I am going somewhere to the States, I have to be aware of these things because I'm so used to roll it up, blaze it where I want to. You know what I mean? Like I'm not,
Definitely,
you know what I mean? With no regret. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah.
like I'll be thinking the routine here, but I'm like, oh, I'm not at home here. I have to be
Yeah.
P's and Q's here, bro. You know
Definitely
what I
got to be
mean?
mindful.
Yeah, 100%.
Straight.
Them dudes got marshals.
Okay,
yo.
well, okay, all right then. Look. No offense or anything, but yesterday, I was filming a thing.
Yeah,
A man from Chicago was supposed to come, right?
yeah.
You know what he got stopped at the border for?
What's that?
See?
He wanted to bring weed over here, so.
Wow.
My
Mm-hmm.
director man told me he got arrested and shit. He called him from the whatever, and I went, "What the fuck,
Wow.
yo,
The
bro?
border.
Doesn't he know it's yeah?" The man said it's legal over here. I'm like,
And
but
he
you
said he
can't
comes
bring
from
it over here,
Chicago.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucked up. I think the man is actually from New York or something, but he lives in Chicago. I don't know, something like that.
Either way,
You know what I mean? It
gotta
doesn't
drive
matter.
across
But the bottom
border.
line is, you're coming from there to come to here. Can't you just make it over here first, and then after,
Man,
the
they
same
be on
problem
that,
we
man.
have
They be on that
over
bullshit.
there.
No, brother, we already know we don't go over there with it. We don't have
Yeah.
to.
I'm
You know
just
what
saying,
I'm
it's
saying?
the same problem if we go
We
across the
know
border,
we'll have problem.
45 minutes away,
Listen here, man. You're leaving the land of the green. They'll go, hey, buddy. Hey, make sure you don't have nothing on you, eh? You need to, anytime I left here to go to USA, I make sure not even a damn roach upon my ass. Are you crazy, guy? You nuts?
Listen,
Yeah.
my family would be the only people I'd be in touch with just to make sure I can smoke. What the hell?
Brother, I make my
I'm trying to-
arrangements.
I'm thinking,
I make my arrangements
Hey,
wherever I'm going. I don't care
either-
if it's Virginia, Cali, wherever. I'll be saying, listen, I'm coming. Let me know where to go. I do not want to be searching. You know what I'm saying?
how long was the last time you had a break off of marijuana?
A break?
I'm asking the guest.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
They smoke marijuana.
You're damn right. Yeah. So what's the longest? Yeah.
What's the longest break you've ever had off of weed?
For me, the longest I had, probably in the last 20 years, would probably be 6 months when I was on probation.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All
you
right.
had a
That
I
makes
reason.
sense.
was on probation for a
Valid
weed
reason.
charge, and they
Oh,
used to take that
shit.
shit real serious around here. Like
Oh, for
that's why
real.
it's so funny to see the transition that we in now. Like you was talking about how like it's always been, pretty much a casual thing, even when it was illegal. Like down here, it wasn't like
Yeah.
that. Like they'll
Uh,
really put you away over that shit. So.
oh, frick.
I've been arrested about 3 times for possession of marijuana and like was facing jail time at one point and all that shit. Like, so
Mind me asking how much? How much? How much? We have to know this. We have to know this.
how much weed do I have?
Yeah.
Can we
Oh, you
leave
ain't
that
gonna
off the
believe it.
record?
I
You ain't gonna
gotta
believe
know.
it.
I gotta
Yeah.
know. I have to know.
Can we
So
leave that off the record right now?
the
I don't
first
want to
time,
have any sorts of no jumper
This is
energy right
after
now.
the means, bro.
look, so the first time when I got arrested and they put me on supervised probation, I had 7 grams.
7?
That's it.
What? What the hell? What am I
7 grams.
hearing here? No, not
Yeah.
7.
They brought the K9s out on me and all that shit, man. They went
7
crazy.
grams.
Yeah.
Wait, 7 fucking grams, 7
7.
spliffs, pretty much. No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't even want to.
Bro, you know why I'm saying this? Yo, no word of a lie. I'm gonna bring up one of the Weed Chronicles, bro. Even in my damn neighborhood, this was like a few years ago. I'm walking behind the store late night and shit. I had a fucking dime, bro. I don't know what the fuck was up his ass, and I guess he wanted the B&E motherfuckers information and shit out of me, but I didn't have shit. The motherfucker took the fucking thing and put it in the grass and stepped
Stumped
on it
on
and
it.
shit.
Yeah,
A
they like to
fucking
do that.
gram, bro, and they took them down for 7 fucking grams and canines and shit. What
Yep.
the hell, bro?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
The days when it was illegal.
Yeah, I think back to how it used to be, man. It definitely it's just such a big difference, man. Like I was paranoid and shit the first time I went in the dispensary. I thought the feds was gonna jump out on me.
Wow.
Yo, fam, I'm glad you survived it, but
Wow. The good old days.
I just had that question because I can be honest. The longest I've went without is about 2 months.
2 months.
2 months, no weed. 2 months, purposely.
No. Me can't do them thing there. I can't do what you guys do because you know what? You see, like the Incredible Hulk, right? You see the green?
Yeah.
Without the green, I'm going to be mean for a while. It's better that I don't be around people. It's better that people who piss me off, especially them, don't be around me. Especially if I haven't smoked nothing for a long while. Because now I have time to think. Really think what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's not a good thing. My pops calls it head medicine, brother. You know what I mean? So head medicine, this sitting has helped other people's lives from me not destroying it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So it's better off I smoke the weed. You know what I mean? And for other municipal, reasons, pain and shit. And besides my mentality, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying.
That shit help me lock in. So I ain't gonna hold you. I lock in all the way. When I get a nice little high, I'm all the way in.
Exactly. But now imagine someone who really piss you off, and you didn't even get you didn't even get a morning split for nothing, bro. And this is the day. Everybody's on your fucking case. Not even a grain of fucking weed for the day, bro. To relax. Everybody's on your case, bro. And you're like, yo, you're only thinking of that once, just that one inner piece with a maybe just a damn roach. Can I get a roach for goddamn sake? But no, you can't even get that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? Let me just stay to myself before I really say something and piss people off and shit or what not. You know what I mean? But no, they keep on your case still. But that's the only thing will maintain my sanity time to time. You know what I mean? Because I like to drink, but I don't want the drink to make me turn crazy because I can't drink like that. Like some people drink like they're sloshed. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I like to drink to feel nice, and that's it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the tipsy folks out there.
But
You know
real
what I
shit,
mean?
real shit don't even matter if you get high because you got people that'll fuck you high up in the process.
Oh, well,
100%.
you,
That's good.
amen, amen to
100%.
that. But guess
100%.
what? Guess what? As long as I'm high, I am high. I'm up in the sky. I can laugh about it and
This is
shit.
like the best
But guess
420
what though?
episode ever.
But without it, wouldn't it be worse? Wouldn't it be worse?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking up your high, but at least you're high. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just straight up.
Don't blow it, though. I need to come back.
with
I had my shit blown.
Yeah.
I had my shit blown like a motherfucker. I mean, completely sober. The fuck, like what the fuck?
Oh, they mess it up so much they sobered you up.
Man, yo, my dad said anybody that can fuck up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich deserves to get cussed the fuck out.
Woo! I love that saying. Yeah, boy.
Nah, I agree with that.
You're damn right. That deserves one of these, y'all.
Yeah, it definitely gets a definitely big. Salute the pops with the knowledge.
Yeah, boy, because that's what you always have to deal with, man. Knowledge is key, and just like KRS once said, sometimes the old people have to listen to the young people, and the young people have to listen to the old people. You know what I mean? For us to coexist. You know what I mean? Straight up, because we both could learn from each other. You know what I mean? No ignorance that, some of the young, you don't know nothing. Oh, you young folks, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the hard way, but not telling them nothing. You know what I mean? Straight up.
One of our people said also that we should learn the state, like for our marijuana talk, traveling back and forth, we should learn the rules before we go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But since we're kind of looking at it from the standpoint, if I'm going to do a show, I'm hoping when I get there, I know somebody or related to somebody that's in the vicinity that can bring me a bag I can trust. Like, all right, cuz, come through. I got the ticket to the door for you and your guest. Bring that bag. I'm dying right now.
That's right.
It's been 3 days. Them long ass tours in states that don't allow marijuana smoke.
Like Snoop Dogg, man. Snoop Dogg ain't never got to worry about that. Snoop Dogg got somebody connected everywhere in the world where they gonna bring his weed.
That's good though. Look, there's a saying, man. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I'm just saying, like,
straight up goods. And it's like this, man. Like the native Indians, man. Like the peace pipe. It's my way of the peace pipe, bro. You know what I mean? It brings peace, not war. You know what I mean? Come on now. Someone's smoking weed and they're getting violent, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's something wrong with that weed.
It don't happen. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
People who don't have it. Then we see Pinky Lou walk on.
Big up skits. Schizo beats. Yes, sir.
I see you too. You done know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Being that we're still on this 420 thing right now.
Happy 420, everybody, from Canada to the USA, everybody who's tuning in. You know what I mean? It's like our Christmas. You know what I mean? Last night I seen memes saying, like Santa Claus, leave cookies and milk for Cheech and Chong and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? This is our Christmas, man. 420.
Big facts.
Right now, they're probably smoking in front of the Capitol right now in Ottawa. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what they do all the time in front of the Capitol. I don't know if they do that in at Washington. I'm
sure they do. I'm sure I'm actually sure they
they've been doing this even like way before the legalization, eh? Like a whole heap of people. I'm talking about maybe thousands, eh? And they give a good like FU to the Capitol with the marijuana smoke. If you see the old pictures, man, I never seen so much smoke in front of the Capitol, eh? In front of the cap, it looks like a cloud, bro.
You mean before the NPCs took over in the box?
It doesn't matter. They've been doing it for years, more than us in Toronto, bro. The Capitol in Ottawa, these fuckers over there, they don't give a fuck. They smoke it in front of the Capitol and say, you better legalize it. Legalize it. Now it's legalized. It's like now it's passe now. It's like a passe thing.
I don't know. Right now, I was gonna ask our guests, do you feel like marijuana is helping the youth going forward, or do y'all feel like it's not really It's just because that's how I feel personally.
Really?
I feel like some youth are just abusing it like the grabber situation.
Well, guess what? I have
just
to.
like cigarettes.
I don't know how it's going over
You know
there,
what I mean?
but I think there's less. There still are, but less of the youth smoking cigarette, and they're smoking more marijuana than cigarette.
I think that's
You
a
know
good
what I
thing.
mean? Yeah.
I think it boils down to the fact that society shifted to being more idiots and not having common sense.
I
Because
agree with you.
you got older people who smoke just as much, but they still hold on the job, take care of the responsibilities and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this newer generation, they just lost with or without the weed. It don't really matter if they got it in their system or not. It's
Well,
just
you know what
that.
I have to say about that. One thing I have to say. Look, I'm a devil's advocate, and I'm going to say one thing. Yes, I love smoking and all of that, but you see, when it comes to youth, them get something in your head first. Get something in your head first before you get that weed in your head first. Get your education up. Get whatever first in your head up. Get your whatever for yourself up for your peace of mind before you be getting that in your mind, because that might slow you down. You know what I mean?
Now that's that.
Straight up, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to say that if it works vice versa now, then I'll be saying, look, keep on smoking. You know what I mean? But if it doesn't work that way, come on now. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to like get your mind right. Then after you could get it tight. You know what I mean?
Proper education will help about it too, man. Like, when we were younger coming up, you had the DARE program where they really educated us about drugs. So it's like, even if you decide to step into it when you get older, at least you were given the knowledge on, what's to be expected and, stuff like that. Now it's kind of like there's really no knowledge being given like that. These kids just grab the vapes and grab the grab.
I'm just saying, like, say like a 15 or 17-year-old, yo, like their grades are going down and shit and all of that, and they're smoking up the marijuana and shit. Yo, brother, stop smoking that shit. You got enough time on your hands. You got life. You're young. You know what I mean? Get your mind right first.
I think
I would say that to any youth right now. I don't care.
I think society,
you know what I mean,
is so broken right now that marijuana that could have helped. Like, it's kind of like that half-baked scene when it was like Dave Chappelle's talking. He's like, the father and the son, oh my God, they have nothing in common.
Oh, yeah,
both the son is bunning a spliff and the dad's bunning a spliff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They can't get along for shit. They hate each other, but they have nothing they can get along, but they're both bunning weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's right.
I feel like weed should have been that right now for everybody. People, like, if I have to educate my youth them around me, then I understand that. But if I didn't have to educate my youth them, the music now doesn't say nothing about weed. It's all about other shit. Yeah. Like, fuck, you heard Afro Man just beat up the boy them.
Yeah, man.
How y'all feel about that? Shout out to Afro Man. Slap the truth out of the law.
Yeah, boy. Slap the truth, Ruth.
Yeah, man, he slapped the truth out of those guys.
Yeah, Afro Man did that, man.
Yeah, that lemon pound cake go hard, though. I ain't gonna front. That lemon pound cake go hard.
You're damn right.
But
and it's just dope that it's fucking Afro Man out of all people, because, man, we ain't seen that dude in about 20 years, man. And he just...
Listen, I heard it as a rumor. That's how I heard it. I heard it was a rumor, and I didn't even know it was Afro Man until I saw it on like the actual media, and they were like, "Yeah, these cops are trying to sue Afro Man."
He did that. What did he do? That track pound cake or something? What was it?
The lemon pound cake. Yeah, the lemon pound cake joint, yo.
Lemon pound cake. Yo, boy. Oh yeah, man. I love it. I love it a lot.
Shout out to Afro Man, yo. That's
good. Afro Man. Yeah. Salute to Afro Man for doing that, man. See, right. Watching, yo.
Yo, boy. Well,
that might have been the move of 2026 so far, man. That was
100%. 100%. Like if Obama inspired black people to be better because he became the president, what Afro Man just did clarified championship. There's nothing nobody could say to us right now. Like,
for real. I mean, it's bigger than like what people realize, man. Like, that's huge, man. He's the
man to actually put a whooping on the law. Like, I'm sorry, Afro. I don't, yo, you know what?
Gratefully
I
and,
shouldn't
and,
be
and,
laughing.
and trolling at the same time, bro. Like that's crazy.
No, I just feel like, yo, the struggle's real out there, yo. Like real shit. I feel the struggle's real.
Yeah.
Cause like,
Really?
I, like, how you gonna tell me they popped up, got in the man's face, said, yo, mash up the man's house, steal the man's food, and it was like, wait, realistically, wouldn't you do the same thing? You're an artist. You're a producer.
This is my thing though.
Cause like,
How
go
you
ahead,
bust in a
go ahead.
man's house and not know he there? He wasn't even home. Like how you go? You doing a whole raid with all that money and the man not even home.
I still want to know the judge who signed off on the warrant. That's all I want to know. Because at the end of the day, they wouldn't have a right to sue him for what he did to their mistake. And that's what I'm impressed about right now. The media didn't give him no shine. It's not worldwide. I didn't see it on CNN, but it's in the law books now. So like that's a big thing. I hope he gets celebrated. They give him a street, give him a street or a community center or something.
Definitely need something like etched in
We need
history about that,
something.
man. Because that's
Yeah,
something that we
it's
probably
like
never see
I want
happen
to hear it
again.
pop up in songs now. I want to hear a couple rappers drop that as a bar, yo. Real ish.
That's gonna drop at maybe the end of 2026.
I'm just saying, fam. Like, yo, that's a good look. Nobody can tell me nothing. That's a good look. Straight up. That is a good look. Hip hop's been taking so many hits. Look, Epstein Island almost claimed Pusha T and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. For hip hop's sake, this is a win. Rest in peace to African Boombada still, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's touching too, man.
Not involved. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only saying rest in peace because he's part of hip hop. And
Yeah, he definitely played a crucial part in hip hop, most definitely.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna knock his part of hip hop.
It's one of them things where you gotta separate the artist from the person. It's almost like same thing with R. Kelly, same thing with Diddy. Like you gotta separate the artist from the human.
I don't know, man. I gave up on separating. I kind of just look at it
Yeah,
like
I mean, and it's hard to, but like, I mean, I
feel
guess
like
just for the
I
sake
feel
of the music, maybe. But I didn't listen to Africa Band about it, so I don't really have too much to say about that. But I
what
mean, but I guess just in general, and
for the
generally speaking,
culture,
though.
right? We just talking culture. He's left back a body of work that we cannot deny.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Now, how he gets depicted going forward, if we stick to the natural trajectory of colonialism, he should get a statue like Bill Gates.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. Now, people who love hip hop and respect hip hop will tell the full story about that guy and leave no filters. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like that's what it comes down to, right? Because rest in peace to every rapper that came before him, but what he did on his own time doesn't have nothing to do with hip hop.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
And I feel like there's not enough people saying that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you shouldn't feel ashamed because this dirty guy died. No. Act like you've been there before. That's all I'm saying. You know he's a dirtbag. That's it. You just leave it at that. He's a dirtbag. Future kids and future people who reference it, they will take it from like me personally. I don't know about you guys. I never liked Lionheart. I never liked He-Man. Me personally, as a kid growing up. Okay. I felt like they were just,
to be honest, you know what I liked about those shows? I love Skeletor and I love Mumra. You know what I'm saying? Skeletor and Mumra, yo.
I'm just saying.
They were the illest because they would insult the ones who were so-called working for them. You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
felt like
I loved it, bro.
when everybody else was watching He-Man, they just weren't talking the truth. Everybody was watching He-Man for Tila. All right.
Of course, we wanted to watch
Okay.
that booty guy. What are you talking about, man? Shoot. Yeah, damn right, guy.
I don't know any man.
I know,
right
sir.
now.
I was watching. Shoot.
I'm just saying, yo, those two guys specifically as heroes growing up for me are like the Diddy's and the R. Kellys. You see what I'm saying? These guys who claim that they know the righteous way to go. Follow them. You see what I'm saying? Where I'm just like, yo, these guys just have too much power.
Yo, man, you forget the illest ones in the 80s still, man. You're still forgetting Cobra Commander. And you're still forgetting the one and only Megatron.
He was dope too.
You know what I'm saying?
Megatron was dope.
But you know what I loved about all of these villains though? They always would insult their incompetence, their henchmen, because they always would fuck up, bro. They would tell them the illest lines. You ever went on YouTube and see the clips what they would tell them? I would have jokes, bro. You this and that. I'm like, oh my god, yo.
So here's my favorite question. Hey, artists, producer, if there was a cartoon character to represent your music right now, or represent your beats for the producer, who would it be?
Good question. I like that question. That's a good question.
Yeah, hold up.
Take your time, man. This is live. It's all good.
For me, it's Soundwave. I mean, transform into the sound box. Tapes coming out, music, all about sound, bro. That's me. You know what I mean? Soundwave.
All right, I think I might know who I would say, and it's probably gonna seem a little weird, but I'm gonna say Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because because Hey Arnold, you know, he had like a an old soul for one. You know what I mean? He saw things from like a grown up view. You know what I mean? It was like you got to see a lot of different things. You know, just from like his view, I guess. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what I would compare my music to.
I get it. Hey Arnold is dope. And you know why I would say Hey Arnold is dope? Because his point of view was always I never knew. And he learned. I like that. There's not a lot of shows that did that. Where it's like, wow, that was a mistake. Figured it out.
Yeah, exactly.
This happened by accident. This is what happened. Somebody else's life is affecting my life. That's dope. Yo, Hey Arnold, salute to that answer.
Appreciate it. How about you? Yeah, you definitely get it.
Yeah.
B-Hub, how about you, home?
I like a lot of different shows and animes, but as far as my producer standpoint,
as your producer though, just trying to narrow it down to that,
I'm gonna say Phineas and Ferb, yo.
Phineas and Ferb,
because they always do random shit.
That's dope. That's dope.
Some people be saying they be Goku, Unicron.
All right, for the host right here, Blue Motherfucking Monday. I ain't gonna front, man. I would have to be my boy Spider-Man in the black suit, not the Venom suit, the normal black suit.
And with that attitude, don't give a fuck.
100%.
Don't give a rat's ass.
The times when you're like, why Spider-Man? Why ain't you cracking any jokes?
No, worse yet. The worst of the worst. When he 100%. Takes it off and doesn't give a flying fuck if he sees its face. Yeah, that's the attitude I like.
Like I said,
that one there.
Like I said, man, Spidey definitely would be my dude if I had to, and I'm like definitely on that. 100%. Black suit Spider-Man, no Venom suit Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Man. Yes, that's the suit. Aside from that, if I was gonna ask another crazy question, How? Because I talked to you on the one way already, East Shore, so you can half answer this question, but this is more for the producer. I'm not too I'm not too sure what tracks I may or may not ever heard of you, but I'm just saying if if I had to say Phineas Ferb now as where I'm coming where we're looking at in a box, I just want to say, how do you feel about the remixing these days? Could you feel like Phineas it can like because of your characters who you picked? The new rhythm that's popping right now, that's out. This whole reggae rhythm is on this guy named DJ Mac and Crash Dummy. These two gentlemen teamed up and made a rhythm, right? Do you feel like you can do that with your sound too, Phineas and Ferb? Like your Pacific sound can blend into other genres and like tap in other places? Because I'm saying like heard R&B singers on the rhythm, heard opera singers on the rhythm, obviously reggae singers and dancehall guys, but also I heard Fabulous touched it.
So as far as my producer standpoint and how I make my beat, I never put myself in a pocket or have a specific idea on a beat. I just automatically just go with whatever I'm feeling that day,
Yeah.
whatever sound pops in my head, or I click on first and it sounds good. I just go with that, and then I just make the beat based off how I want it to sound. I don't never have a like I'm gonna do rock or I'm gonna do hip hop. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I just make a beat and then
you're still open-minded.
Mind me asking, what do you use for producing?
I use FL.
Okay. See.
Here comes my next question. Even I knew that was gonna come up sooner or later. But my next question is: Have you adapted your sound yet? As in, like, you have that signature. Like, you can hear a Timberland beat a mile away. You can hear a Dr. Dre beat a mile away. Have you coined that yet? Or are we still in cooking mode?
I mean, I guess you have to ask him. I mean, you'll hear some of my stuff later on in the year. Next time he drop it, you know what I mean? So you gotta ask. That's a question for him. He says I got my own sound. I just make the beat, yo.
I would say he does because
Some guys, like there's video game people out there that have gamer tags. There's sound men that have a tag. So I'm just wondering if you
one
had
comment
too.
here saying the swordsman trumpet. No, it says go back 100 years and you can hear that everything we do is a remix still.
So all my beats are tagged Beat Gigolo.
Damn, sword trumpet. You a smart motherfucker. So you tag your beats too?
Yeah, I tag all my beats.
It's not just the sound.
Yeah, I've been tagging my beats for a long time, but like, so when you start hearing my music, it'll be Beat Gigolo in the beat.
Beat Gigolo.
Hot damn. See?
And to answer your question, he does have a very distinctive style with his beats, like especially in his drums. Like he's so intricate and like very detailed the way he puts his drums together. Like that would definitely make him stand out to other producers.
Well, I mean, like finicky, and fur, finicky.
So if anybody ever watched Phineas and Ferb, the first thing the brother was like, "So what we gonna do today?" It was always random. It was always new. It was nothing never the same. It was always some crazy shit they was doing. So I was like, "All right, fuck it, I'm Phineas and Ferb because I don't never have a direction when I make a beat."
That's beautiful. Why I say this is because a lot of producers I've come across recently, aside from having a very unique tag like yours, that's a unique tag. I got to give you that. I feel like a lot of rappers don't know how to incorporate or change and adapt. I mean, like every beat maker needs to get their props. I hate to see beat makers not get their props. I'm seeing it now a little bit more now this year specifically, especially with the females. They're like, yeah, this is my track, this is the track song, and this is the producer. Really seeing that now with the male guys. That's what I'm saying. So like, shout out to you, E-Rix, for even bringing a production producer guy on with you for this. Thank you. I appreciate the uniqueness of this.
Definitely.
Pod. Yeah, man.
I will say this. I do not make beats. I didn't make them today. My style, I would say, is more early 2000s.
Man, listen, I hope the world gets to hear your sound. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm looking at.
Music is always be advanced before its time.
Yeah, man, 100%. I mean, like, kudos to the comment people, man. They keep getting it in. They just want to. Somebody just asked if your how's your feels towards boom
bap
or trap.
I do those too.
Well, there's your answer. He does those too. Me personally, I just like. I just want to. Sure. You got to give me some exclusive shit. Send me some exclusive shit. I want to hear some exclusive shit.
First of all, let's get one thing straight, yo. This man is a habitual hoarder with his music, yo.
Yeah.
He has tracks with my shit, but he's a fucking hoarder, yo. He's a fucking hoarder.
Well.
This is my nigga for 22 years, but he's a habitual hoarder, yo.
Holmes, I'm dead on.
Yeah.
That was bad, man.
But I was feeling that, yo. I'm feeling that.
Once
lying,
again,
yo.
everybody bless up the 420. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be
100%.
tuning in.
Yeah, 100%. Sir Trumpet's going in the comments.
Oh yeah, see, he said something in a paragraph. What did he say here?
Oh my goodness.
Genre artists struggle when the vibe changes. They have mechanical understanding of the genre they are inspired by, and it becomes hard to think outside the genre.
Well, you see that? Thinking
Oh.
outside the genre becomes who runs the top 20s in the stages. Because I believe if we control our own stages, then we don't have to worry about the top 20 and top 40 because we're in control of who's actually coming out and supporting.
I gotta get him on. I gotta get this man on. Yeah, man. Gabriel Andre Fernando. That's him, man. We were on set together last night. I was filming him. He was playing the villain and all of that.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Trust me, this film will be coming out at the end of this year in November, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So we'll keep you updated about that. You know what I mean? But bless up to him and the whole crew. You know what I mean?
So
shout out to y'all.
So I'm gonna say, B-Hub, how many more people have you worked with recently? Because since you've been around Eastshore 20 plus years, there's got to be some other folks you guys come across. Or
you know, you got a few local artists, you know what I'm saying, that hit or miss. And then I just started working with one of homeboy of his that he worked with called P Shells. So he did some songs that he's gonna put out sometime later on the summertime. But yeah, look, my Facebook, my Instagram is DHUB, DEHUB. Add me, send me your music, and I'm hooking a few artists up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, another thing is, I wouldn't mind to hook up is any DJs out there, man. Any DJs, because on the real, I'm starting up this DJ podcast as well. You know what I mean? It's for the DJs. You know what I mean?
DJ special edition.
On the real DJ special edition, and it's not only here. It's all over international. We want online as well. You know what I'm saying? So any DJs you have or know, send them our way, brother. You know what I mean?
Please do.
Definitely.
Well, I'm glad.
Sure. Oh, you DJ.
For sure.
We got somebody else in our camp who makes beats, but he DJ too.
Okay. Yeah, man. Because we want to be talking about the genre of DJing. The technique style has changed and all the equipment styles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because like on the real, besides producers and all of that and rappers and all that, but like the DJs don't get that shine. We only hear them, but we don't get that talk to them. You know what I mean? Too tough. You know what I'm saying? True. Straight. So that's what we're trying to change the narrative here as well. You know what I mean?
I used to be a strip club DJ.
I see. And there's a lot of stories to be talking about with the DJs as well. You know what I mean? There's enough stories, man. Trust me.
I love my show.
You know what I mean? But yeah, as always, I have to say 420, happy 420, everybody. You know what I mean? Once again, you know what I mean? Yeah, straight up goods. We appreciate everybody coming on in, man. Straight up on this special day here, on this special pod here, bro. On the real. Yes, but yo, before we go, remind the people where they can find y'all on all digital platforms, y'all.
We gotta put him through the speed round.
Oh, you still got the speed round to go on.
Sure.
All right,
It's his
then.
second.
I thought I ran away from the speed.
Well, hit it.
We gonna hit him up right now, and he's been through it once already, so this should be real quick. All right, let me go again. This is Blue Motherfucking Monday, round 2 with Eshaw Riggs. Rig.
Oh,
All right. So, animals. Are you an A, cat person, B, dog person, C, other?
be dog person.
All right. That's still the same. All right. Transportation modes. Are you A, flying, B, driving, C, other?
Flying.
Okay. All right. Now we know. Shorty coming around. Are you dating? Are you single? Are you married?
Same.
Okay. All right. B. So if somebody was going to bring you, that same said person was going to bring you something, you know what I mean? Are they bringing you something healthy? Are they bringing you some junk food? Or are they bringing you a fine cuisine?
Fine cuisine.
Now, if that safe said person was on something and they're like, make you happy, is it A, bring you home, B, some barbecue, you know, they bringing you to barbecue, or C, they taking you to the club?
Let's say barbecue.
All right, physical transportation now. A, skateboard, B, BMX bike, C, rollerblading, or roller skating.
Roller skating.
See, now, you know, one of the hardest questions on the list right here. Are you a water type dude, or B, an alcohol type dude?
Water.
Same answers before. All right, last question. You know what it is. Boss fight. Are you going after it, or are you a boss enough to sleep in and let somebody else handle it?
I gotta go handle that myself.
Yeah, same answer.
If you want the job done right, do it yourself.
Like, damn, I think practically everything's almost the exact same. So yes, Eshaw, second time, round 2 on Blue Motherfucking Monday. This is the end, and I ain't got nothing more to close it out to say. Happy 420.
420, yeah.
Make sure you guys smoke the best weed, safe, fun. All the freaking rolling paper company, you know, my rolling paper company.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
Murphy
boy.
Roller Paper Company, you know what I mean? All my weed people out there. And this is Short Rig and producer also in the cut, B Hub on Blue Motherfucking Monday.
But before we go, I have to show them this though. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Share the bag.
Yeah, because on the real,
Share the bag.
we don't like smoking grass.
No, we
You know what
don't.
I mean? Straight up goods.
No,
But
we
yeah,
don't.
but
We're
before we go, yo, remind the people where
Yes,
they all
please tell
can
the
find
people.
you on all digital platforms, y'all.
Eshaw Ridge, ESHORE RIG on all streaming platforms. Eshaw Ridge, spelled the same way, 410 on Instagram.
Zine.
Yeah. And you B Hub?
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram is exactly the same. DEHUB, D Hub, all day, every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please hit them up. You know what I mean? Straight up to check out their music and all of that and everything. But yo, before we go, could you give us all a shout out down here? You know what I mean? Straight up, man.
Shout out down to earth.
Shout out to Down to Earth Podcast, Toronto. What up?
Down to earth, yes, sir.
Yeah, boy. And yeah, man, as always, it's been an honor having the family here, as always. You know what I mean? We bless everybody tuning in for All About a Win in IG World, you know what I mean? YouTube and all of that. But yeah, man, we all about a win. We are all about a win in 2026. But we're going to end it like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nationwide. And we are in the
Thank you, folks.
Sir.